Welcome all to the Snail Trail 4x4 podcast. If you like going off-roading in Toyotas, wrenching on Toyotas, camping in Toyotas, and maybe even poking a little bit of fun in Toyotas, and of course, hearing about how fantastic the New Year's holidays and Christmas and everything in between is in Toyotas, then this is the podcast for you. That's right, ladies and germs. My name is Tyler, and joining me for this festive episode of Snail Trail 4x4 podcast is the one and only Mr. Jimmy Jett. Hello, James.
What up?
How are you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm rested finally. I think I'm finally recovering from the chaos of Christmas, and I'll get a few days of sleep here before I fall into no more sleep for New Year's.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Did you end up with gout?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
And I did drink a bunch of beer. So I was very adamant about pounding some water before I went to bed.
Okay.
My brother got one of those like mini kegs.
Like a pony keg?
Smaller. Like it was over a gallon. I think it was like, I don't even know how, I think it was like 2.5 gallons.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm not sure. We did the math, but the math did not seem to come out correctly.
Okay.
Where we thought there was 10 beers in there and we would each have to drink 5. But by the time we were finishing the keg, we tried to do our counts and we couldn't count how many beers we've had. Okay. And I know the assistant and my father had one as well. So I think there was like 6 to 7 beers a piece, somewhere around there.
All right.
So however that works itself out. And we were drinking out of pint glasses. So roughly 16 ounces.
Okay.
Yeah. So my brother bought over one of those and he's like, I need you to help me drink this because it's made to be drunk now. Mm-hmm. And we're going on a trip for the next 10 days. The day after Christmas, I had to take my whole family more or less to the airport. Mm-hmm. And he's like, it'll be probably not very good when we get back. And I was like, let's do it. And yeah, I didn't have no flare ups. So
I have some beer left in my keg at home that needs to get drink.
Let's do it.
Yeah. You down for a challenge?
I don't know. How much is it?
I don't know how much is left in there. Okay. That's a good question.
Well, you're having a New Year's party.
Yeah. I have a bunch of family over. They're not typically big drinkers though. And the drinkers are into wine and liquor. Okay. There's not really any beer drinkers.
No. Yeah.
So,
well, I could take it from you and bring it to my party.
That's not a bad idea. I might just do that. Yeah. Cause I've had it for a while and, it's still, everything comes out fine. It still tastes great. There's no issues with it, but I really want to put in iced coffee.
An iced coffee keg?
Yeah. Nitro coffee keg into the bar.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure. Well, you have to run a different gas for that.
And nitro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just now you'd have 2 tanks and all.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll talk off air if you need to get rid of some beer.
Yeah. I do have 2 lines and 2 tanks, I think. So I'd just fill up one with CO2 and the other one with nitrous.
That would be pretty cool. That would be really nice to have. Like,
I should have done that a while ago because the secretary cannot have coffee in the house. I'm not allowed to brew coffee in the house.
Why?
Because the smell sets her off and she throws
makes
up.
Makes her nauseous.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that sucks.
With the pregnancy. So I've had to move the coffee maker out in the garage. I've been making coffee in the garage for the past 5 months.
Yeah.
So I'm like, the idea dawned on me the other day that I could swap the beer out of the bar and put in a coffee keg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll figure that out. I mean, I just told my buddies, I was like, I've got plenty of hard alcohol. I've been drinking beer in a while. So if you want something specific beer related, bring it on up,
Okay.
BYOB.
Yeah.
And, but if you want hard alcohol, I've got you covered.
Okay. Yeah. I might just give you whatever's left in the keg. Just hand you the keg. And
I think I have my own like little mini pump. So
okay.
I'll have to look at my stuff, but I think I already got a tap for it.
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
Sweet. All right.
How are you doing, man? You good? We already
I'm
jumped
doing good.
Yeah,
I'm doing okay. Good. I'm hanging in there.
Surviving.
I've been stressed completely over the past couple months over compressors.
But that's gonna all come to a conclusion.
Yeah, we have 50 at minimum 52 pallets, 2 containers showing up tomorrow morning. The delivery has been scheduled.
Awesome.
So we're still and that's the third order, the third shipment.
Interesting.
The first shipment still is not here.
The air freight hasn't showed up yet.
One of the air freights has showed up.
Okay. So the first air freight hasn't showed up. The second air freight has, and now the shipping over the ocean shipping containers are showing up.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So $30,000 down the drain.
Yeah.
So I'm being told there's nothing they can do about it. So
of course.
Yeah. Good times.
Wow.
Anyways,
ridiculous.
Yeah. We'll get into what I did over the weekend from Christmas stuff, but I'm doing good. I went Christmas shopping. Well, Milo, the intern, went Christmas shopping for me.
Oh,
so
that's very nice.
We'll talk about that later.
I'm excited to hear what the intern got you.
Intern got me a lot of cool stuff.
Nice. Yeah.
We do have some feedback though.
Oh, good.
One of them was actually a really great idea that I absolutely love. I don't remember who did it, but I think they tagged you and me in the post on Instagram and said, this is what you should do.
I don't remember this.
It was with regards to Christmas presents in how to do, like, whether everybody out there does white elephants or, you pick names with your family. I do a white elephant with my family.
I remember.
And the listener tagged us and said, you guys should do this. And what I agree is everybody in the family buys one present for themselves. And that way there's no worries about money limits. It's whatever you want to spend on yourself. Yeah. And then what the whole thing is, everybody then goes around, opens that gift in front of everybody else. And then you get to tell everybody why it's so fucking amazing.
Right. And nobody else knows what you got.
Yeah.
So you're surprising everybody else.
Yeah. You're surprising everybody else. You get to explain what that is that makes you so excited. So then everybody gets to learn something about you too. Mm-hmm. And it's just, I was like, I really like that.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah. That was a very interesting idea. And it was, I showed it to the assistant. She's like, no, I want to buy you a present. Like, okay. Like, all right, I think this is a great idea. I did the one, like the cardinal sin of Christmas shopping where I thought about how much I spent. Mm-hmm. And I was like, and then I thought back to that post and I was like, man, I could have bought myself some really cool shit with the amount of money that I spent on everybody else.
Exactly. Rather than getting presents that you're like, oh, it's okay. I guess I needed it or I can use it. Instead of going from that attitude, then going to, man, I spent $1,000 on other people. If I had gotten just myself $1,000 gift, right, I would have been stoked about it and it would have been great. And everybody else could have done the same thing. And I think Christmas needs to change to that.
I think that's a good idea. Or you need to figure out, you need to limit the family sizes for gift presents. If we have 3 people, we're only giving to 3 people on your family.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Sorry if you're a family of bigger, more 8 people, you're only getting 3 presents. Choose who gets the
3. I volunteer as tribute this year.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, so I thought that was awesome. I thought that was clever. I was like, man, yeah, that's what Christmas. I think Christmas gift giving traditions needs to go to that.
I like that idea. Mm-hmm. Except for kids.
Yeah.
They don't have money. One.
Yeah, true. Right.
And kids, and I do thoroughly believe that kids just enjoy opening presents more so than what they get.
I agree. I would agree to that. Yeah.
So, it's like I've joked about just giving a empty cardboard box with wrapping paper on it to like infants. Yeah. Because they don't care what's inside. They just want to rip something open.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's like dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, the more and more, like I keep talking to people about babies and infants, the more and more people keep saying stuff that I'm like, well, that's just how you take care of a dog.
Yeah.
And like everybody I'm talking to, they're like, yeah, you're right. It is. Yeah. You just pretty much like however you take care of your dog, that's how you're taking care of an infant.
Right. One of my best friends, I might have said this before on a podcast, but one of my best friends, they were considering to start a family. And he said, before we do that, I'm going to buy some houseplants and you need to
keep those alive.
See if you can keep those alive. And she did for an extended period of time. And then they restarted the conversation up, and he's like, before we do that, we're going to get a dog.
Yep.
And we're going to and you have to train the dog and keep care of the dog.
Has to be properly trained dog, not a,
And you have to keep the plants alive.
Oh, and both. Wow.
Right.
Okay.
And they got a dog, and it's very well behaved. It's a great dog. Still alive today. Fantastic. So then they had kids, and great kids, great family, all in all. Dogs doing fine. Plants died though. So, but I thought it was a funny
transition,
because a plant you don't have to do too much to it except for water it daily. Yeah. Kind of, some of them daily, some of them monthly. You know,
you got to put them in the right sunlight, direct sunlight or something,
wherever. It's sort of a thing. So, but then a dog, there's a lot more responsibilities, and then you get, kids. There's even more responsibilities. Yeah. But yeah, it's funny because I was like, well, now you have a dog and kids, and now you got to do twice the responsibility. Yeah. So you sort of shot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
But I thought that was a funny progression for a family.
That's cool. Ours, I mean, we keep pets alive really well. We're terrible with plants though.
Yeah.
We can't keep plants alive.
I'm sort of the opposite in a way.
Okay.
We have a cat, and I don't do much maintenance. I feed it every once in a while when it's whining.
Yeah. And that's the great thing about cats.
I let it outside.
Yeah. Cats kind of take care of themselves a lot of times.
They do. And that's one of the reasons I actually enjoy a cat, is because I can just say, peace.
Yeah.
I'm gone for the weekend. Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah. Feed yourself. There's mice outside. Yeah. Mice and lizards.
We don't let it outside anymore. Well, we let it outside, but we bring it in at night because now where we live, there's a lot larger animals, predators at night,
like
than
pigs.
Yeah,
pigs go running loose.
There might be some wild boar out where I'm at, but there was just a mountain lion spotted not too far from us on a trail cam.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was fun.
Yeah.
But so we bring the cat in at night now.
Nice.
Let it out all day long though. Yeah. Catch all the mice, rats, lizards. There's a lot of lizards now in our yard that don't have tails.
Okay. I'm trying to talk the secretary into letting us get Anara.
Husband's cat?
I went over there and I was talking with husband about his cat, and he goes, I can't wait to get rid of this cat. And the meanwhile, Anara's like walking around my legs. I'm picking her up and throwing her around and coddling her. I'm like, I could leave with Anara right now. He goes, please do. I'll give you food. I'll give you everything you want.
Oh, funny.
So I went home and asked the secretary if we could bring home a black cat. I was like, I love black cats. And she goes, no, we're about to have a kid. And blah, 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 blah. I was like, it's already trained. We don't have to do anything. It's ready to go. It's an outdoor cat too. So like it can live outdoors. And she's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay, fine.
Yeah. I don't know how much longer that cat's going to live though. That
Perfect,
cat is
even better.
That cat's old. That husband, I think, I'm pretty sure he had that cat. I can almost guarantee he had that cat before he had his dogs.
Oh, wow.
So that cat's,
Jeez.
The cat is old and it's doing fantastic.
I was going to say, it's very sprightly.
Yes.
Wow. All right. So let's see. We have a podcast, a show here to do.
Yeah.
We get caught up sometimes because we purposefully don't talk to each other, like intentionally, in between recording podcasts, in case we end up talking about something that we need to talk on the podcast instead. And so this is like, we also end up catching up.
Yeah.
So
that's okay. This is sort of a holiday special. Nothing really planned. We've got a few voicemails. We're going to talk about our lives, and then we'll probably be done.
Cool. All right. Let's see. We're coming up on the end of the month. We are pretty much there. I think when this episode airs, there's only going to be 2 days left in the month, 3 days maybe.
Yep.
So you guys only have a couple more days left to get in and to win, for a chance to win a gift from Jimmy or I. So there'll be 2 winners this month. And part of signing up for the giveaway this month is there was a little check marks that you guys signed and agreed to, that if you win, you will post on the Facebook page or on Instagram, social media. I don't know. Either way, we need a post somewhere so that people can vote on which gift is better.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, we'll have to figure out a good way to do it. Last year we did it on Facebook, on the Facebook only Snail Squad group. I think that worked pretty well, but if we can figure out something better, then we can go that route.
Yeah. My package from Italy,
has it shown up yet?
Has not shown up yet. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I thought that it was out for delivery last week. I need to double check that
Yeah, I
tracking
don't
number.
know. I ordered a Christmas present for my nephew, and it was supposed to be here before Christmas. And then the day of Christmas, it said, "Sorry, your package has been delayed. We'll show up on like January 3rd."
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, thanks.
Bummer. So anyways, I got to figure out where that is. Let's see. So that's the giveaway this month. Is 2 gifts. One from Jimmy, one from myself, myself, and I. And we're gonna have 2 winners, and you guys get to battle it out as to whose gift is better. So it'll be fun. We also have.
There's not going to be a battle.
It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle.
It's so destroyed this year.
So we have that. We are giving away a set of tires from Yokohama.
We are indeed.
Yep. And so that is going to happen once we reach 750 reviews over on Apple Podcasts. So make sure you guys are going over and leaving reviews there. At every 50 reviews, we do a swag giveaway. So in order to get signed up for those giveaways, those 2 giveaways, all you have to do is leave a review. And then each time we hit a 50 or 750, then we will do the drawing from all the reviews that are currently in the system.
Sounds good. Yeah, I heard Budget Overland said he actually had a good name for that item.
What's that guy's name again?
Benji.
Oh, that's right. I'm just kidding.
So Benji said that he
I
called
gotta
it.
give Benji shits every once in a while.
Yeah, he called it the pool.
The pool?
Yeah, if you're in this pool of reviews, I thought that was a good analogy for the people that have entered.
Mm-hmm. Are we going to create a Deadpool?
We could.
That'd be fun.
We already have a few. If you've already won, are you in the Deadpool then?
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't
Good
win
question.
twice.
Yeah. I did get to watch that Christmas movie, both of those Christmas movies over the weekend.
Deadpool?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen Deadpool?
A Christmas movie?
Jimmy.
No, I heard there was a good Guardians of the Galaxy one too. I haven't seen that.
Yeah. Well, Deadpool 1 and 2, those are both Christmas movies.
Oh. No, we actually didn't have a lot of time to watch Christmas or any TV.
Have you seen Deadpool though? 1 and 2?
Yes.
Okay.
But
That's all
not
I'm trying
during
to
Christmas.
Oh.
Not
Okay.
as a Christmas movie.
Oh.
Not like Die Hard.
Yeah, it's like Die Hard as a
Right.
Christmas movie.
Exactly.
Anyways,
we watched the Disney Ebenezer Scrooge or Christmas Tale.
with the ducks.
Yeah.
Okay.
With with Scrooge McDuck and Goofy and Minnie or Mickey Mouse and then Tiny Tim's.
Mm-hmm.
And Minnie Mouse and all. We watched that one with the mini assistant, and then we watched Prep and Landing. Have you ever heard of Prep and Landing?
No.
Prep and Landing is, I think, it's in my top 3 favorite Christmas movies of all time.
Okay.
It's animated. It's about primarily two elves, that come into your house before Santa shows up, and they prep everything in the house. So when Santa shows up, it's ready for him. Like the stockings get opened up, the tree gets trimmed on the bottom to fit all the presents. They make sure that the kids are in bed.
Mm-hmm.
They make sure the milk is at a certain temperature and the cookies don't have walnuts or something like that. And then they go up to the roof and then they prep the landing site.
Okay.
And it's about this team called Prep and Landing that comes in. And suppose, elves live a really long time. And this one elf is tired of doing Prep and Landing and is upset he didn't get promoted and fails at prepping the site for a kid.
Sounds like my employees.
Okay. We'll get into that later, I guess. And then has a change of heart and does everything he can to get Christmas properly ready for this kid.
Okay.
And it's a happy ever ending movie.
Gotcha.
But it is so good.
Okay.
And then a few years later, they made a sequel to it in a way. And it's, I forgot what it's called, but it's about a kid that gets coal in his stocking.
Mm-hmm.
And the kid is in a battle with the community of the elves up in the North Pole electronically, and is turning everybody on the nice list on putting them all onto the naughty list.
Okay.
And it's about them going and battling that kid in a way and seeing why that kid is so naughty.
I feel like there's a storyline there of AI changing the naughty and nice list and hacking into the North Pole's databases and servers.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
Kind of like the Age of Ultron, but AI and Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. And then there's a third one about like Mrs. Claus's secret mission, and I don't know too much. I don't remember that one. We didn't watch it, but they are those movies are hilarious. They're funny. I really enjoy them.
Okay, nice. I just really wanted to know if you had watched Deadpool 1 and 2.
Yes, okay. I watched them.
Anyways, let's see. What else do we got going on? We did giveaways. I don't know what else.
We did giveaways. We did our Yokohama review. We'll do FNGs. We'll read some reviews all next Thursday. That'll be the start of the new year. So we'll get into that. We have a fun episode for you guys on Monday on November 1st, January 1st. We're going to have a fun episode for you then. We're not taking a break during the holidays. We know that some people are still out there working and commuting. And if you're not, then you have to play catch up.
Yep.
So I don't know. That's about it. I think shall we jump into what in the butt?
Sure. Yeah. Let's see. So Christmas was over the weekend. Yes, Christmas was on Monday
day. Yeah.
Monday day. Where did you go? What did you do? Who did you see? What babies did you shake and hands did you kiss?
Lots. Let's see. I have my size. If you're an
did you
avid
go show
listener,
face down at the local mall and sign autographs because you're Jimmy Jet?
No, I didn't. But I did loan out my Santa costume to my father-in-law, and he did play Santa at Tractor Supply.
That's nice.
Yeah. Anyways, my side of the family, as you know, is pretty done. We do Thanksgiving miss. And we hand out a bunch of presents on that side of the family so that like we're pretty much done. We still need to do presents with my parents and my brother. So we do a Christmas Eve party with them and, just get that done and out of the way. And that was a good, fun party. Probably got the best one, or at least one of the best presents I got from that was a drill doctor.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm stoked to have that because I've broken a lot of drill bits in my lifetime, and now I can sharpen them back up and use them again. So I'm stoked for that.
I didn't even realize that was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're like, I got a drill doctor. And I was like, what the fuck is a drill doctor? I had to go look it up and Googled it. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I want one.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. So that'll be fun. I'll just have to bring you down here to the shop one day, and you can bring all your tools, your drills in.
Bring all my drill bits in and sharpen them all
up. I have no idea how long it takes. Supposedly my good buddy Jimbo is pretty experienced with them.
Okay.
And has a few tricks up his sleeve.
Okay.
For them. And so he's coming up for my New Year's party, and he's going to show me some things on how to use it. So yeah, so that'll be fun.
I wonder if there's a support page on Facebook for them.
Maybe. I don't know.
If there's little tips and tricks and things you can do.
Probably.
Yeah.
So that was Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, we go over to my stepfather-in-law. Is that right? My wife's stepfather's house.
Okay. Yeah. Stepfather-in-law.
Yeah. I don't know how to say that right. And we do a very quick Christmas with them. And then all of us go over to my wife's mother's side of the family.
Okay.
And we do a big party at their house, one of their houses, the aunt's house, and they do a sushi and crab feed.
Ugh.
I know. I knew you'd love it. They also do, because, the assistant's vegetarian, but they also have salads and pasta and bread and a bunch of cookies and dessert. And stuff, so they have food for everybody.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so that's kind of fun.
No steak or tri-tip or anything?
No red meat at this one. Yep.
All right.
And then that was all day Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day, we go over to the stepfather-in-law's house for his side of the family.
Jeez. Okay.
And then we had to drop the mini assistant off in the middle of the day. And then we went back to my parents' house, just hung out and talked and just relaxed a little bit. We had some downtime. And then we go to what we call the leftover Christmas party. That on Christmas Day afternoon.
Okay.
Christmas's Day, the afternoon of Christmas Day. And we call it the leftover party because it's the people that don't get invited to any other Christmas parties for family. And this is the family that like you just we all kind of come together. So
Okay.
this year it was only the stepfather, his wife, and then his sister, and then the assistant and I. So there's
Okay.
5 people. We invited my parents because they really don't have anything going on, but they're going on vacation. They left the day after Christmas, and they were just like, no, we're going to stay here. We're going to pack. We're just make sure we have everything. Otherwise they would have came and joined us. So. Yeah. So that was it. I do think maybe the best Christmas gift I got was the drill doctor, but I did get some clothes. I got some like undies that have a pocket in them.
Hold on, for your sensitive things?
Not for my private parts.
Oh.
For like a phone.
What?
Yeah. I was like, what? I wear pants.
Yeah.
They have pockets in them, or shorts. But I did find.
Were those from the assistant?
Yeah, they were from the assistant.
So she's giving you permission to just walk around in your underwear all the time now.
Pretty much.
That's what I got from all that.
That'll be. Yeah. I'll try that tonight and see what she says. She'll be like, "What the f are you doing?"
You're like, I don't need pants anymore. These have pockets.
Yeah, I don't. I can carry my phone around now. What I did. The very first thought I had was, maybe she's making up for the stupid Christmas jammies that she bought that don't have pockets.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Because I was like, these are lame. Why'd you buy these?
Yeah.
They don't have pockets. And she bought like a very long, I don't know what you want to call it, long like shirt style kind that goes down to. Yeah. I guess. I don't know what you call them. So it's just a long shirt that goes down to her like her knees.
Okay.
Right? And then she bought tops and bottoms for the mini assistant, and then she bought only bottoms for me, and I could just wear a t-shirt or whatever on the top. But the bottom
were
pants,
they all matching?
Yeah, all matching.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. The bottom pants don't have any pockets, so I was like, continuous like, I don't want to wear these.
Yeah.
Like I can't carry. Like I have to walk around with stuff in my hands, you know. And so my first thought was she bought me chonies to like cut. Like now I can wear these chonies that have a pocket in them, and then wear the Christmas PJs.
You're just constantly reaching your hand inside your pants, and people are like, what are you doing? You're like, well, because my pants don't have pockets.
Pretty much. But I did think of a use that is going to be pretty nice, because if you go and work out or go for a jog, I could slide the phone in the pocket in my chonies against my leg, and they're elasticy, right? And I don't have to like hold a phone in my hand or put that thing on my arm or whatever.
I think it flying around in a pocket
or having it bounce around in a pocket. I think it would work pretty good in the chonies.
Nice.
There, electric or the elastic holding it to my thigh or whatever. But
okay.
So those were pretty interesting. I got some new shoes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, some Vans.
Is that why she was asking you what your favorite van was, or what size van you like?
Yeah. What size van? What did she say? What size Vans
do you have? Yeah. What size Vans do you have?
And it wasn't Vans plural, it was van.
Yeah.
What size van do you have?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what she was saying. This was a text message I got a while ago. I was like, I don't know.
What do you?
Yeah.
Van again?
Previa,
what size?
Previa or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so eventually it clicked, and I was like, oh, she's asking about shoes.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then it was funny. I don't know if all Vans did this, but she said Vans raised their prices for the holidays if you buy a single pair of shoes, but if you buy 2 pairs of shoes, it was the price of
the normal price,
1 pair of normal shoes.
Interesting.
Yeah. And so it was like sort of a BOGO thing, but they didn't want you to buy 1 pair. They wanted you to buy 2. Yeah. So I actually got 2 pairs of shoes, and they look they're almost the same pattern, just different colors.
How many Black Friday sales did you catch that did that? That raised their price for Black Friday?
I didn't look at very many, but I noticed one of my competitors did it. And actually,
one of my competitors did it too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And actually, I've meant to go. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to go to their website and see if they've lowered it down, because their special was supposed to end a few, like on the 9th or something like that.
Okay.
Oh, 19th. I don't remember when it was. Anyways, let me go research it right now and see if they lowered their price back down.
Yeah, while you're looking, I had a competitor. I'm not going to say who it was, but they were advertising like 40% off on their website. And so I went and looked at their website and I was like, okay, yeah, some of the stuff is actually, you know, it's a good price, but it's all like their accessories stuff. It wasn't any of their big ticket items, like none of their hose kits or compressors. And then I went to their compressor and their hose kit, and it was, I want to say like 25 or 30% off, but they had jacked their price beforehand. So the 25 to 30% off was their normal retail price. I was like, wow, you guys.
Yeah. My competitor,
I really hope the market caught them.
My competitor did the same thing.
Yeah.
They raised their price so they could say a bigger discount.
Mm-hmm.
And I just looked it up and they're still offering a discount. So the price is still elevated.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's funny because their elevated price at the discounted rate is still more expensive
than your regular price.
My regular price. And I'm offering a discount for 15% off my regular price.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I noticed one company that did that. Let's see. What else did I get? I didn't get a whole immense amount of things. I got a sous vide cooker as a white elephant win.
Okay.
So that'll be pretty interesting.
Yeah, that'll be fun to play around with. I've never done sous vide before, but I've always wanted to.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll give it to you for your birthday or something. But because I don't have any real need to cook a steak besides for myself. And so therefore I don't need to cook this huge rump roast or whatever, you know, at a slow time for, you know, to make it all delicious or anything for one person. So my family. So was considering giving it to my stepfather, who does a lot of hunting and cooking for himself. And, you know, or maybe you or my father, I don't know who you might end up with it. We'll see. But that was an interesting present to win. And I had, it was funny because I had a lot of people threaten to steal it, but they never did.
Nobody ever did?
Yeah. And I was kind of like, take it. I don't need it. Like I'd rather have almost anything else. And then what did I win from the other white elephant? Oh, I won a pot, like a cooking pot.
Oh, okay.
And that was kind of funny because the assistant got somebody drew the pot and then the stepfather stole the pot. And then the assistant was going to steal it. But then she's like, no, I'll just take another present. And then the other present she got was another style pot. But it was a smaller version of the other one. And then I was the last person. So I could get one present or steal. And I was like, do you want that pot? She's like, yeah, I kind of do. And so I was like, sorry, stepfather, I'm stealing this pot from you. And he's like, oh man. And so we ended up with 2 new pots, and I'm like, do you want new kitchen stuff? Like I thought we were fine. She's like, I don't know. These were kind of nice. I'm like, okay, whatever. She's like, we got plenty of room. I'm like, that's not the right answer.
That's not the case. Yeah.
Just because we have room for stuff doesn't mean we can buy whatever. But yeah, so
there's plenty of room out in the yard now for more vehicles then.
Right. Yeah.
If you want to take that logic.
Assistant, you should listen to this podcast. That's a great argument. Oh man. And I got some Mandalorian stickers, but they have like Toyota colors behind them.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so that was pretty neat to get those. Yeah, I can't off the top of my head, I can't remember too much else. I didn't get a whole lot in the off-roading stuff. I got more practical things for the house primarily. Okay. So, yeah.
So my question for you, is are clothes a normal thing for you to receive from your significant other on Christmas?
Yes.
Does your significant other also get you other stuff, or is it just clothes?
Primarily, it's yes. I pretty much get a t-shirt. It's so it seemed I get for some reason chonies, a t-shirt, and shoes every Christmas.
Okay.
And then I get another gift or 2. I don't know.
Are the other gifts like something that you would get and really enjoy and have fun with, or gift stuff, or
to
like
answer
tools,
that question,
car stuff, off-roading things?
I really can't at this time remember what other gifts she gave. So if that answers it,
I can think that answers my question. Yeah. Okay. So I've been struggling with this concept. We talked about it last year. That I didn't get anything on my Christmas list. And my significant other is very much like we do Christmas lists.
Right.
So this year I was specifically told, because she gave me a Christmas list.
Okay.
And I said, okay, do you want me to make you a separate list, or do you want me to just CC you on the list that I send to your parents?
Right.
And she said, no, don't send me anything. I never buy off your list anyways.
Correct.
Explicitly said that to me this
Right.
year after
like,
all the
why?
after the previous 7 to 8 years of we do Christmas list. This is why we do Christmas list. You're only allowed, you have to stick to the list for your shopping, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, so like the last 7, 8 years of my life have been a lie, Jimmy.
Right. Well, she wants you to buy her specific things.
Yeah.
But she does not want to buy you what you asked for.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Yes. That's the conclusion I've come
So
to.
what you should do is you should write down a Christmas list that says t-shirt, jacket, underwear, socks, new shoes,
clothing,
and then you give that to her, and then you go, oh, through just general conversation, you go, oh, that drill set would be super nice to have.
Yeah, right. God damn it. So anyways, so I saw a meme post.
You make her a Christmas list that says things not to buy me for Christmas.
Okay. And then she buys those.
Well, no, I mean like
reverse psychology thing.
Maybe, but I was going to say, please don't buy me for Christmas. T-shirts.
For a Christmas list.
Yeah, socks, underwear, shoes,
Instead of things I do want, things I don't want.
Yeah. Things I don't want for Christmas this year.
Okay. Maybe I'll try that strategy.
Yeah.
I came across a social media post that was essentially like a meme, and it just said, for once in my life, can my wife please not buy me underwear for Christmas? And then all the comments on that post were amazing because it was just a bunch of guys complaining about their wives buying them clothes for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
that's
so
my life.
This is a thing.
Well,
can I please put out a plea?
Yeah, please.
We don't want to get clothes for Christmas.
I want practical things.
I want practical things that I'm going to enjoy, I'm going to have fun with, that are going to be like gifts. I don't want something that is a necessity that I need for everyday life.
And you can't buy the secretary clothes.
100%.
I can't buy the assistant clothes.
Well, no, I know. Yes, you're right. Yes, I see where you're going with this.
Right?
Yes.
Because anything we buy them, they'd be like, I don't.
That's not really my fit or my style.
I don't like the color.
I don't have shoes to match this.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Right.
Yeah. I bought her a Macy's card.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know what to get you.
Right.
Here. Right. Like if I went and picked something out for you, it'd be lingerie.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
I don't care what you have, what you wear on top.
Yeah. So I don't know.
But they care what we wear is the thing.
Why is that double edge?
A double standard.
Why is that double standard okay?
Yeah. Do you care what your wife wears?
No.
Then
but I don't care what I wear. Why?
But she wants you to look good for her, and I think it's the same for my wife, right? So I'll use my wife so I don't make yours feel like the bad person.
Okay.
My wife wants me to look good so that others see me as looking good, so that it makes her seem like she got a good catch.
Okay.
Right?
That's fair.
Does that make sense?
But if she wants that as an everyday life kind of thing, then why doesn't she make it happen for everyday life rather than just on Christmas? Why is Christmas the excuse to make it happen?
Because she doesn't know what else to get you.
Exactly. So Christmas gifts need to go to
Christmas lists.
Yeah. Lists. They need to go to, just let me shop for myself.
Yeah, I agree.
How about next year for Christmas, you get a $500 budget and I get a $500 budget and we go buy ourselves our own presents?
I think that's a great idea. I had a hell of a time buying stuff for the assistant. And so the assistant, I give her Christmas presents and I try to my goal is to give her a present almost at every occasion we go to. Okay. Just one. And she gives me a lump of presents at my family's get together.
You're going to say a lump of coal, but continue.
She gives me a chunk of I don't know, a lump of presents. I don't know, a handful, a grip of presents at my family's get together when we all exchange. I give her one.
Yeah.
And then when we go to her stepdad's house, I give her one. And then we go to the, another party, I give her one. Yeah. So I try to spread them all out. So she's always getting one.
Okay.
But I also, and we each fill each other's stockings. And then I buy her a present from Santa.
Okay.
And then that's Christmas.
Yeah.
But then her birthday is in January. And then Valentine's Day is in February.
Okay.
Right. And so I'm like, I buy her all these presents at Christmas. And then everybody around me asks me for gift ideas for her.
Yeah.
Right. And then she wants me to figure out another thing for her birthday.
Yep.
And then another thing for Valentine's Day. And I'm like, it's all at once.
Do you get a gift for Valentine's Day?
Yes, I typically do.
Okay.
But it's nothing special.
Yeah. But you get something.
Yeah.
And at least that you don't have that double standard.
Right. And I actually really don't. And I told her I view Valentine's Day as a Hallmark thing. I'll get you something, but it's not like I'm not buying you jewelry every single time. Right. And what I have been doing is I was buying her, in addition to a small gift, I buy her a rose for every year we've been together.
Okay. Yeah.
And so we'll be on like 6 or 7 this year. And so I'll get her 6 or 7 roses.
Yeah.
And that's what, in addition to the gift I give her.
Yeah.
And then she gives me something, a card and a gift card or something.
Okay.
I don't know, nothing big. Yeah. And so, but there's just there's so many gifts that I have to figure out for her in the next 3 months. That's just, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Thankfully I hinted on the day after Christmas. And I'm like, man, you got a ton of stuff. Like, is there something you didn't get for Christmas that you really wanted? And she was like, oh, she wanted these chirp wheels. They're like back roller things that she found on Facebook that it's like a circle and then you put it on the ground and then you roll your back out on it.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Back and forth. And so she wanted those and she's like, I didn't get those. I was kind of looking forward to getting those. Actually, she specifically told me, she's like, the new chirp wheel has this neck thing that I really want. And so I bought her that one.
Okay.
And then she told me, oh, I was sort of hoping to get all of them.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, well, your birthday's coming.
Hey.
So mental note. I'm going to mark that down and get those for your birthday.
There you go.
So I did get that out of her, but yeah, man. But her birthday's going to come around and then everybody's going to ask me for birthday present ideas for her. And I'm like, gosh, okay. Like, can't you spread these things out a little?
Yeah.
At least her birthday's not on Christmas. So
yeah.
All right. I'm done ranting.
So yeah, that was a fun rant. Gifts from significant others.
Yeah. It really does seem like they buy us clothes and we have to buy them something nice.
Exactly.
And yeah.
It's a fucked up double standard. And I'm like, is this a normal thing? And I found out that it is a normal thing.
Right. So I think I'm going to specifically ask for not clothes next year.
I might do the same and see what happens. I'll probably still get clothes, but
I probably will. I'll ask for shoes for my birthday, which is the month before.
Okay.
So then she doesn't need to buy me new shoes.
That's smart.
For Christmas. I'll still get chonies probably. She thinks it's the most hilarious thing to give me chonies in my stocking. I don't know why. But she's like, you got underwear in your stocking. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll buy her some dental floss and tell her, you got a thong.
You got a thong. That's a good one. Well, cool, man. I went up to the in-laws.
Oh, we want to talk about you now? Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Yeah. What'd you do?
I went up to the in-laws. I don't have a lot of like big family stuff we do. Like my family gets together, my side of the family gets together over New Year's.
Right.
For Christmas. And then, so that means we get to do Christmas with her side of the family. And it's not like we have multiple families we have to go around to.
Right.
So I just go to up to Placerville on Christmas. And then we're hosting this year for New Year's. So everybody's coming to my place for New Year's for my side of the family. So went up to.
You normally come up to my area, right?
Typically, we'll either go up to Loomis or up in Grass Valley area, Nevada City, almost getting up in that area.
Right.
But we've been deciding that my place is a little bit more central. And I now have a place that's big enough to kind of host the family. So we did Christmas last year, New Year's last year at my place, and we're doing it again this year. So I guess people liked it enough to do it again. But for Christmas, we went up to the in-laws, and my big project for the weekend was finish setting up a tower.
Yeah, I saw some of those photos.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Did you take a parachute with you?
No.
Oh. I'll jump off the top.
That would be fun to jump off the top. There's a lot of trees around those. So I would just kind of get caught up in the trees, I think.
Yeah, that would hurt.
And that on that tower specifically. But that is my father-in-law's second tower.
Oh, that's it?
And we have a third one that we're looking at, that we're planning on putting up. But we've been talking about doing and finishing this second tower for like literally 4 years now.
Oh, wow.
So I'm really happy that we finally did it. We put up a rotator on top with a tribander beam, which is a 10 and 15, 20 meter beam for those who know what it is. For not, I'm going to just cruise through it. So we got that up there, which is a pretty fun process because you have to take what's called a gin pole. And
that's a liquor?
Yeah, it's actually, it's a pole that you put up on the tower.
It's made out
and
of gin.
It feeds you gin while you're working.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Whoever invented that.
It's sort of like a, I totally lost it. The beer funnel thing.
Oh my God, what is that called?
Beer bong.
Beer bong. There you go. Yeah. It's like a beer bong, but for gin on towers. A gin pole. Gin pole. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a big pole. It's like 15 feet long, and you clamp it up to the side of the tower up at the top so that it sticks up above the top of the tower with a pulley on top, and you run a rope all the way to the ground, and you use it to hoist your antenna, your assembled antenna, up to the very top of the tower so that the people on the ground can control the antenna while you clamp it to the tower, to the mast on the tower.
Got it.
Yeah.
So pretty much it's a pulley system to raise the antenna up when you're ready to install it.
Yep. Pretty much.
But it's not, and then it becomes fixed at that point. Mm-hmm. It's not, it's going to be a windy day, I'm going to bring the antenna down.
Correct. Yeah, the antenna stays up and you take the gin pole down. Correct. Once it's done. Okay. You also use gin poles to build towers. Each tower section can be hoisted and put up using the gin pole.
Okay, cool.
So anyways, we got the
Why didn't you just say a pulley system?
Because all gin poles are pulleys. Not all pulleys are gin poles, Jimmy.
Ooh, okay.
So anyways, we finally got the antenna up there, got all the cabling and coax routed for everything. And I set up another support mast that had two pulleys coming off of it to raise up, long wire dipoles for like 40 and 80 meters on that lower antenna as well. So I got all that set up finally. That took us about 2.5 days to do. Other than that, we just had Christmas, just hanging out. So I got clothes. I got some actually really nice pants from True Work. Do you know who?
Never heard of them.
It's a really good brand. I'd recommend them for people out there that are looking for kind of adventuring pants that can take some abuse, but they're not like super duper adventure pants like Revolution Race is.
Okay.
And they're going to last longer than like an Eddie Bauer pants or something like that. Outdoor pants.
Cool. True Pants?
True Works.
True Works. TRU or TRUE?
I think it's TRUE. True Works and True Works Classic. True Works. I think Classic is one of their model lines, but True Work pants. I love them. And so I told the secretary, I was like, look, you're going to buy me clothes this year, so get me some True Work pants. And then she did, and then got me a bunch of other stuff too. And I was like, that's not what okay, whatever.
Yeah.
So I got those. And then I also got the new Portaband holder from Harbor Freight.
Oh, yeah.
The portable bandsaw holder that you can either have it upwards so you can cut metal, sliding metal plate in through it.
Right.
Or you can have it be like a chop saw.
Oh, got it.
And it'll come down like a chop saw so you can cut tubing and whatnot.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So it'll do both of them all in one platform. So that was cool. I got a little portable leaf blower, like the little mini ones.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Now you can blow the leaves out in the street.
It's not big enough for that.
No.
It's mainly to blow dust and dirt out of vehicles and to get fires going easier and quicker.
Okay. Yeah. Those things work great for that.
Yeah, they do. So that's what I'm going to use it for. It's a DeWalt 20 volt on it. So that will live in the camper pretty much in the 4Runner. So it'll kind of live with my camping gear that I'll put into each rig when I go camping.
Right next to the chainsaw.
Right next to the chainsaw. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Just throw it in with the chainsaw bag. I like the way you think, Jimmy.
Yeah, no problem.
So I did that. I got those. And I also got, what was the other big one? Green anodized steering wheel for the 4Runner.
Really?
Yeah.
But not where your hands go.
Not where your hands go. That has green stitching in it though.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it's like black pleather.
Did you buy that
Fake
one for
leather.
yourself?
Nope. That one actually was a gift from the in-laws.
Okay.
Yep.
That's nice.
Yep. And then, so that
sorry, continue.
Does it have to do with the steering wheel or
No?
Oh, okay. So along with that one I put in and installed right away when I got home.
Yeah.
So it's in the 4Runner now. And then the last big gift I got was a tactical baby carrier.
Okay.
So it's
It allows you to carry your rifle and the baby at the same time.
close ammunition. Yeah.
Nice.
And everything. It's a front backpack to put a baby in.
Yeah.
And it has a bunch of little really cool features to it and they're super comfy. But one of the nice things is it has MOLLE panel on the front of it and Velcro on the front.
Nice.
So I can put my machete on the front of it and extra magazines for my 9mm and other stuff.
Yeah.
So flashlight.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. So anyways, those are my big winning gifts.
Oh, good. That's awesome. You got some good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to ask, what did the intern get you?
So this is I figured I was going to be getting a bunch of clothes.
Yeah. Okay.
From the significant other. So I gave a separate shopping list to the dog.
Yeah.
And the dog went out and bought me some really cool stuff.
The dog actually follows your list.
It does. Yes,
it's amazing.
He does. He's great like that. So the dog got me a Ruger PC9.
Whoa. Okay.
So I get to pick that up on Saturday this week.
Fun.
The dog got me whole new speakers, amp, and sub for the 4Runner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
because your sub wouldn't work in the location because of your battery?
No, I think something's going on with my amplifier. The amplifier, if I have the music up too loud, it shorts out the amplifier and it blows like an internal circuit breaker on the amplifier. So I think there's something going on with the amplifier, and it's not even really that loud that it has to get to for it to do that.
Yeah.
And so I found an amplifier that is an amplifier and 10-inch sub in one,
right,
designed to go under a seat.
Right. Yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah.
Rockford Fosgate or JL Audio or something.
It's essentially a knockoff of one of the JL Audio ones.
Cool.
So I got that, or the dog got that. Sorry, I almost slipped up there.
Yeah. How embarrassing for the intern.
Yeah. So the dog got me that, and then 4 6x9s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
For the doors?
For the doors. Yep.
Yeah, you're going to be bumping.
That'll be great. And then I can take the sub out of the back now and use and have all that space in the back for
full
gear.
Flat storage now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. So, I got the dog. Sorry, I almost did it again. The dog got me that whole speaker set for the 4Runner. And then the dog was also a little, I don't want to say jealous of camping, in that we all get to sit in chairs and he ends up sitting on the floor on the dirt, right, in the ground. So he ended up buying a 2-person camping chair.
Oh,
yeah.
So he can get up and sit in a chair himself.
Exactly. Yep.
Cool.
Yep. He saw Bandit's 2-person chair here at the warehouse.
Yep.
And he was like, "Oh, bro, I need one of those." And so he got me one of those as well for camping.
Nice. He got you one for him.
Yes. Yeah. That's exactly how that worked.
Understood. Yeah. I did that with the assistant.
Did you?
It more or less. Yeah. I got her a bottle of orange proof, a proof syrup orange traditional old fashioned
Nice.
style. And I put on the label, I said, to the assistant and Jimmy from Jimmy.
Well, that's really what the underwear was for you. It's really to Jimmy for her.
Yeah.
It's not for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's from to Jimmy and the assistant from the assistant.
There you go. Yeah.
So now you can walk around in your chonies and that'll make things more exciting. You can keep your
proof syrups in your pockets in your chonies now as you're walking around.
I'll just make a flask of old fashioned and put it in my pocket and walk around with it. There you go.
That'll work.
I should just do that and put the most random stuff in the pocket.
Yeah. Start putting
and just see what she starts to like. What's in your pocket?
Yeah, like, it's a banana today. Yeah, banana. Oh man, yeah. So, anyways, that was the Christmas gifts.
Yeah, our Christmas. You were saying that you have sort of a small get together because you only do one side of your family, and I was thinking that it is kind of wild because the assistant's family is her parents are divorced, and then her parents both of her parents got remarried. And then both of those parents have the wives or mom has died. The lady in that marriage has passed away, and now they're both remarried again. So there's like 6 families.
Yeah,
that that you call mom or dad. It's like, oh my gosh, or grandma and grandpas. It's like the mini assistant has, I think, 6 or maybe 7 great sets of grandparents.
Jesus Christ.
Just because there's been divorces and remarries and, the assistant was divorced. So now her ex-husband has remarried and now she gained another one on that side, and then, it's just, and then the grandparents have split and it's nuts. There's so many branches on that tree.
Yeah.
It's gnarly. And then my family is like, my mom has a sister. My dad doesn't have any siblings. And then there's my brother and I.
Yeah.
That's like it.
Yeah.
So it gets kind of wild. And I'm glad we can do something small and fast with my family for the most part and get that out of the way because there's so much that goes on the assistant side.
Yeah. Yeah. All the freaking Christmas and New Year's is all taken up by that. Just those 6 different families all trying
to. Not New Year's. New Year's is just our own sort of thing. But
nice.
Yeah, you guys do the New Year's Xmas thing, but yeah, we do Thanksmas. So that takes up half of that family. Nice. I'm getting ready for New Year's. I'm just
party at Jimmy's house. Just
party
in case
at my
anyone's
house.
Interested.
Yep. Come all.
Yeah. Yep.
This episode will now come out on January 2nd.
Yeah, right. Flipping them around now.
But so we're in the prep mode for that with the mini assistants at her dad's house. And so we've got just oodles of free time now to start finishing or work on finishing up the house and cleaning out the garage so we can put a ping pong table in there. And
there you go.
Yeah, just getting it ready for the party.
Cool. Well, good, man. We did not do voicemails. We'll do those next episode.
Yeah. Or maybe next Thursday.
Or next Thursday. One or the other. We'll see how it goes. But it's good seeing you.
Likewise.
Glad you had a good Christmas.
Yeah, thanks. You too. Hope everybody had a Merry Christmas as well. And looking forward to New Year's. Don't have too much wild fun out there.
Yeah. So with that, if you guys have any feedback for us, you guys want to tell us about your Christmas or tell us about all the lovely clothes that your significant other got you.
Actually, I want to hear if somebody out there got something from their significant other that wasn't clothes.
Every once in a while, I'll hear like somebody be like, I got a rooftop tent for my significant other. Or I got a winch for my significant other. And I was like, where'd you land that one?
Yeah.
Where do I find those?
Right. I think that was more of one of those like to my husband and me from my husband.
Yeah, pretty much. So anyways, let us know what you guys got. It should be some fun stuff out there. So you guys can call in, leave us a voicemail. We have something to get to. We'll do that in a future episode here, but that's 916-345-4744. We have Instagrams as well. And of course, emails. So Jimmy Jet, do you have any final words for everybody out there?
Don't drink and drive. Take an Uber. Be safe this upcoming holiday. You guys, I want to see all your smiling faces next year.
I agree. And with that, my friends, keep growling.
I got one for you.
Ready for jokes?
How does a country boy get a country girl to like him?
Country boy get a country girl to like him. He plays her a song on his guitar.
A tractor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a tractor.
Got it.